everybody. Hello. Good morning. Good morning to teachers, faculty, newly graduated people, honorable guests, the regular guests, and strangers who have somehow found their way onto campus, and those of you who are not invited at all but are still here. Welcome to the commencement of our final day here at Xavier. It is such an honor to be chosen by my classmates to deliver this address. I'm not gonna lie, I was skeptical at first in my abilities to give it. Sitting in my bed last night writing this, I was getting knots in my stomach at the thought of talking way too fast into the mic. With that though, I'm a fast talker, so you guys have to keep up a little bit. I remembered, however, the best advice every cliche person gives to someone in a high-stress situation like this. To picture everyone in the audience naked, which honestly I think is the stupidest thing ever because my brothers are here in the audience, so that would make me even more uncomfortable than I am already, so I won't heed that advice right now. But before we leave and take off into our new lives, I need to congratulate you guys. Every single one of you guys wearing caps and gowns. Although we are the best looking class to come here through Xavier, that's not why I'm congratulating you. I'm doing so because we made it. We made it through the most tumultuous year of our lives. We made it through earthquakes, a viral staph infection that plagued Xavier sophomore year. People were always on their edge, hiding their scabs, hoping not to be labeled as the infected. I know it probably originated in the boys' locker room too, which is no shocker. We also made it through pounds of baby powder at football games, being inhaled through our noses and mouths, which I know can't be good for anybody's lungs. School lockdowns on our very first day back in-person learning back in February, a hot political climate, and the death of one of the greats, Kobe Bryant, last year. And most importantly, this pandemic. 2020 and 2021 thus far have truly been the years of change. We have grown and adapted more than anyone could have imagined. It was fun at first though, when we thought our Easter break was just getting extended by 2 weeks, and then boom, a year later, here we are still hitting that Zoom link, logging into our English classes. Adapting to online learning was not easy. There were many trials and tribulations that came with switching to in-class to Zoom. Things like forgetting to turn your mic off when you use the restroom. Falling asleep with your camera on, Julian. That mortifying feeling when you accidentally private chat your teacher instead of your friend, Ashlyn. And realizing your camera's on when you take a selfie with the flash, Liam. This is a time in many of our lives, being so young, where we find our place. We find our friend groups, our style, our interests, and our hobbies. We figure out what it's like to grow up a little bit and experience the treasured memories of the average teen, going to school dances and getting ready for the football game, cheering on with your friends in the Vatican, chanting dishes at the Palm Desert side during our volleyball games, which we were the queens of Cook Street for, you have to see it from banners for a long time, our rallies and our retreats, our senior homecoming and formal, our senior brunch and grad night. I know hearing all that we missed isn't all that fun, but acknowledging what we did lose makes what we have, like this ceremony, that much more meaningful. We are the most versatile and agile group of kids here. We've excelled in everything that we have done. Our class has won 10 league titles, gone to 42 CIF championships, and qualified to state championships in cross country 4 years in a row. And we probably drained thousands of tons in blood, sweat, and tears just to get where we are now. And like I said, we've all excelled so much in everything we have done, especially academically. And you know who you are, graduates, each and every one of us. Actually, except for a few. And God, just looking at you guys know who you are. But regardless, we know we made it to this point, and every single one of us deserves to be here, no matter how we do. My dad used to tell me a story. He would tell and retell the story to me over and over again. And this anecdote was about 3 men. The first man allowed life to take him day by day, and this man simply watched things happen. The second man didn't know life was taking him day by day. This man always wondered, what happened? The third man, however, took his life into his own hands and dictated his day by day. This man made things happen. In life, you never want to be the first 2 guys, rather the person who takes action. Because a passive life is not a life fulfilled. You're always going to itch for something more. A famous person once said, you can fail at what you don't want, so you might as well take the chance on doing what you love. Which are all, honestly, the words all of us need to hear right now, especially those sitting with square caps and baggy gowns. My dad always gave me advice like this, and I'll take that with me forever and share it to anybody who will listen. And if you guys are to remember anything from this speech, remember that this is the most important time in our lives. We're so young, 17 and 18, maybe even 16, so shout out to Genevieve for being 16 and graduating. So guys, this is the time to take risks. because we have so much time to make up for the losses. No one successful in life is successful because they played it safe. My dad always told me that the bold get ahead in life. So be bold and do what makes you happy. Because like I said before, you can fail at what you don't want, so you might as well take the chance in doing what you love. No one wants you to succeed more than yourself. Bill Gates even once said to surround yourself with people who challenge you, teach you, and push you to be your best self. Bill Gates has obviously found much success. Maybe not so much in his marriage right now, but objectively, he has found much success. And he was a college dropout. So was Steve Jobs, the creator of Apple, and Jack Dorsey, the creator of Twitter. College is a great trampoline to bounce you towards success, but it's not a guaranteed mode. So if you graduate sitting down there not pursuing college after this year, know your hard work has not been overlooked here. You will find your own success in whatever you may do. You will all find your own definition of success as well. I also hope when we come back from our 10-year reunion, or our 20-year reunion, all of our hard work has paid off. We've all followed our dreams, whether that began with college or not. I actually reached out to a few of you guys asking what those dreams were, and some of you guys didn't respond, but many of you guys did, so I want to share this with now. So at our 10-year reunion, Nina, I hope you are the president by then. Ethan, I hope you're a sports agent. Olivia hopes to be in the FBI, and Julian hopes to not be detained by the FBI. Cole hopes to have a family. Chase wants to be an entertainer and make people happy. Dylan, I hope you can walk into our 10-year reunion with Alex and the rest of the baseball guys with the World Series trophy. Zoe hopes to be a lawyer and open up her own firm. Leah wants to master art. And Sebastian said we have to pay him to come to the reunion. And Liam and Blake, I just hope you guys show up. On a serious note though, Jay Rush. Jay, I hope you're there too. Even though you're not sitting in a cap and gown, you're still a part of the class of 2021. I know all of our sophomore years was a trying time, and yours especially. Your strength is beyond admirable, and your kind heart invaluable. So I hope in 10 years you're at that reunion too. And for anyone who doesn't know, Jay always comes to everywhere he goes with his backpack on. Even when a small group of us went to lunch last week, his backpack was there. So Jay, I hope when you show up to that reunion, you still have that backpack on your back with a smile on your face, greeting everyone like you usually do. But guys, believe me, thinking about the future is scary. In about 3 months when you go to college, we're gonna have to make some important decisions. Which classes to take, what future career paths you wanna follow, whether drinking that 8th consecutive Red Bull to finish that paper is safe for your liver, or if that 3-week-old ramen in your college mini fridge is still edible. It's scary, and our futures are nearing. But they're not here quite yet. And that's why we're so lucky to live in the now. All of us have so much potential. We're also unique in our abilities and talents, which is evident in what I just talked about a few moments ago. Each and every one of us is so rare. And that's what I talked about in my senior synth paper. The chance of you guys being born is 1 in 400 trillion. So to put that in perspective, I want everyone to just imagine 2.5 million people, that's like the population of Chicago, just coming together to roll a dice. And that dice has 1 trillion sides on it. So imagine everybody rolls that dice, and we all come up with the same exact number. Thinking about that probability is mind-boggling. It just shows how rare each and every one of us is, and how beyond special we are. So I also know that this speech wouldn't be complete without a few thank yous. Of course, thank you to my friends, you guys know who you are, to Emily and Mr. Campbell with help in this commencement, to all the teachers, thank you for dedicating your livelihoods and your careers to helping us, because it doesn't go unnoticed. And thank you to my family, all my siblings, the 7 of us, my stepdad Brian, my twin sister Saf, who's been with me from the womb, my womb mate, until now, graduation. And thank you to my mom, of course, AKA Big G or Mother Bear. Thank you for giving all of my siblings and all of my friends and anybody who she ever meets a bear name. According to my mom and my whole Kairos retreat, shout out to Kairos, K32? Yeah? I'm Moo Bear. And to my mom, Kaylee is Care Bear, and Trista is Bougie Bear. One of my older brothers, she's 21, is Baby Bear. And I bet my gardener even has a bear name. But the list goes on and on and on. So if any of you guys want an embarrassingly cringe bear name for my mom, you can find a short 5'2", dark-haired boomer with squeaky voice after graduation. She'll give you a bear name, for sure. Just go find her. And thank you, Mom, though, for pushing me to run cross-country. I can't think of anything more exciting for a 14-year-old sleep-deprived teenager than waking up at 5 a.m. And then my reward for waking up at 5 a.m. would be a short 10-mile run with Chloe and Sebastian. And with this, I couldn't finish the speech without thanking Coach Fuentes and Truby, and especially Mr. Bracken and Coach Lyons. I don't think people truly realize the extent of the family bond that the team has. And you might humbly disagree, but it's all thanks to him. I have made the strongest friendships with the team that I'll never forget. So, Coach, I thank you deeply. And I truly hope at our 20-year reunion, we don't look like raisins with wrinkles all over our faces, and we haven't gained those dreaded 30 pounds like a lot of our parents have. I'm just kidding. You guys all look good. Hopefully we haven't been through a nuclear apocalypse by then either. Although those stockpiles of toilet paper and canned corn might come in handy by then. And I hope we're all living the lives that we want. I hope we can look back at our times in high school and remember all the good. I'm glad we've read Shakespeare and studied osmosis and learned ballroom dancing and memorized all the US presidents in order. You know, things adults do in their daily lives. Although some of us will go on to be millionaires and some will be satisfied with being stuck at their 9-to-5 shift at the 24-hour Monterey McDonald's that we all go to, we all find commonality in the fact that we did high school together. Today's a great day. And not because I won the lottery or someone in my government class group chat, which Paul was the teacher of, found an exact result of the test. Just kidding. But because we're finally done. So guys, get excited. Get excited for this new start many of us are going to find in about 3 months. Lions told me that a journey of 1,000 miles just starts with one step. So guys, look to your left, look to your right, because this may be the last time you guys see each other. Give that awkward 6 feet apart affirmation with your eyes. Really cherish these last moments together with your classmates sitting right next to you. Because that's all you guys get, are moments. So thank you for making high school so much fun. I think we can all agree it was a great time. I'll never forget it. So congratulations, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. All of it. And see you guys very, very soon. Yep.